Okay, so part 2 of mental cockroach colonies. I just thought I'd show you what I sort of feed them. Well, I feed them this lot at least every day. I eat a lot of vegetables myself, you see. So anyway, let's just go for it. So jelly cup. I filled up the water feeder. So they'll always have a jelly cup, at least one going. Just so there's always some food in there for them. Like this, there you go. Always a drinker. See, there's loads in there. We're actually catching up on the males now. I was a bit short on males because I was feeding lots of males off. So these will get a little bit of carrot, not too much. There's not, as I say, they don't seem to eat as much. One of those, and that'll probably do them for a day. And then a bit of this is the rabbit food. Rabbit food in the blender with the brewer's yeast mixed into it. Okay, superfood for roaches. And then this lot down here, and I'll get this tub full. This is pretty much daily, basically. They'll get this lot. Just chuck it all in there. There's bits of courgette, carrot, what's that? Pepper, green beans. And then if I'm going to use them, if I'm going to do feeding, then I chuck a handful of this in. So that's a handful of that. And when I was growing this colony, I took 2 man-sized handfuls in a day, and they grew like crazy. But this, I just chuck this in now just because I know I'm going to feed them tonight. So it goes straight into the tarantulas, basically. Yeah. But anyway, that'll all be gone very, very soon. Doesn't take long. I'm not going to keep this video going for that long, but I would say within 5 minutes that'll look completely clear. But then there is a lot of cockroaches in there. Yeah, that was just it. Part 2, just to show you sort of daily feeding regime. Oh, and one more thing. What have I done with it? Over here. So I tend to do this with these and try and get a bit of water down the edges. That's for the red runners, because I keep it a little bit more moist for them to get the ooze hatching. Okay, so there you are. Bye-bye. Oh, and another thing. I showed you it was 25 on there, mat temperature. But when I was in growth phase with these, I would have the surface of their substrate, which was about 3-4 inches above the ground, above the mat, at about 21. And I would have the mat at about 30. Basically, I wanted them to have access to about 30 degrees minimum for fast breeding. That's how you get them really going. So this is actually cooled down at the moment, this setup. 25 on the mat, which equates to not that much inside, but the mat is actually touching the bottom of that. So yeah, I don't want them to breed at the moment. Okay, bye.